Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi Fiawoye, and today come quick updates for you on the front of the Ghana Black Stars Champions League football tonight and Kudus Muhammad injury update. We'll talk about all that today. But BABYJET Asamoah Gyan, the biggest Ghana legend in recent history of all time, actually. He has 51 goals in 109 matches for the Black Stars. He has and will be honored by the Ghana Football Association with a testimonial game. If you remember, BABYJET announced his retirement a couple of years ago. We did not get a fitting farewell for such a legend of our game here in Ghana. We're going to get the details of that I'll be revealing to you today. We're also going to get the opinions of GFA Comms Director Henry Asantichu on the whole Benjamin Asare issue, which got most of you agitated yesterday in the comment section. We'll be looking at his 2 cents on the matter. Get all the updates there as well. And Kudus Muhammad's injury, tonight his side will be facing Copenhagen. We'll be looking at that today as usual. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. We'll jump right into it, and first we'll talk about some shout outs first and foremost, as I usually do here. King Duck 2648, thank you so much for your comment. El Haruna, thank you so much for your comment. Joke Ejaki, I hope I got it right, thank you so much for your comment. Mafeno Pedro, thank you so much for your comment. Bobao Jackie, thank you so much for your comment. Daniel Odro Kwating, thank you so much for your comment. Nathan L. Mensa, thank you so much for your comment. Nana Akufuado, I think, I don't know if it's the former president, but if you are, thank you so much for your comment as well. And Michael Mensa, his comments hit me because he says we are all anti-Asare. Maybe you are new to this family, but no one has pushed Benjamin Asare more than him. It is only those that want the best for you that will criticize you or give you opinions or advice every step of the way. That's the truth of the matter. So if anyone thinks I'm against Benjamin Asare, it's fine. That's what they think, but you couldn't be any further from the truth in that respect. I'll jump right into it and start off from the camp of BABYJET Asamoah Gyan. He's set to get a testimonial match to honor him and his achievements for the Black Stars. Asamoah Gyan retired officially a couple of years ago, and he has not gotten that yet, the testimonial match. We've seen the likes of Stephen Appiah have it, with so many big players coming in and coaches from across the world. We've seen Michael Essien do that before. We've seen a lot of big players who retire get their testimonial games. Asamoah Gyan never got that. Now the FA have announced officially that BABYJET Asamoah Gyan will be getting something similar of that kind. The FA, the statement released, are going to organize a testimonial match in honor of legendary striker and former Black Stars captain Asamoah Gyan. The FA is working with Gyan and will provide further details of the event in due course. The testimonial will serve as a befitting tribute to a player whose name has become synonymous with Ghana's football history. Better late than never. I saw many people criticizing the FA. Should have done this a long time ago. Why did you wait for all this while? This and that. Spilt milk, my friends. Spilt milk. Let's move forward. They are doing the right thing. We hope that they continue doing the right thing, and we hope things continue in that respect. We can only praise them for what they've done. And BABYJET Asamoah Gyan is a legend, and he deserves this and some more praises and accolades. He really does deserve all of this, and this is the barest minimum, in my opinion, for someone who has given so much to the game in Ghana here. It's the bare minimum we can do. A testimonial game where fans and players and coaches from across the world will officially will say you are going into retirement. Welcome to the next phase of your career as a footballer where you do more behind the scenes work than on pitch activities. Asamoah Gyan, remember, has his coaching badges. If he wants to be a coach, he can go into it. He is someone who has contributed significantly to Ghana football and deserves all of this. Tonight, Kudus Muhammad could be a doubt for his club side. He picked up a knock along with Jade Spence in their game versus Chelsea over the weekend. Had a torrid time versus Chelsea, and Cucurella trying to keep up with him. Many say Cucurella won, some say Kudus Muhammad won that battle, but the truth of the matter is that he came out with a knock, but could still be available for his club side tonight in the Champions League. Match day 4 in the Champions League, in the league phase right now, and Tottenham Hotspur will be hoping to make the top 8. Right now, they are in good position. Hopefully, they get a positive result versus Copenhagen to remain there. Kudus Muhammad remains a doubt because of the knock, but could still feature in this one here. And my next story has to do with Benjamin Asare once again. Yesterday, we spoke about the issue of him coming out to punch that ball aerially. He's not been great. His punches have not been the best. We all agreed that he's not a perfect human being. He'll make mistakes. He'll concede goals. I also said that it is a feature of his game which I'm seeing that needs to be worked on. There's nothing wrong with criticizing a Black Stars goalkeeper. It will look like nitpicking, but it has always been there. We saw something like that versus Comoros. We saw stuff like that, and I was criticizing constructively, not looking to put him down. And I know Benjamin Asare and the kind of guy he is, he would not be bothered by me talking about him like that. He'll take it on the chin and look to improve. The communications director, Henry Asantichum, has come in to chip his 2 cents on the matter. And he says that Asare will make mistakes and hopefully he does learn from it. Football, you cannot be perfect, as is life. You will make mistakes. The most important thing is to learn from it. Let's have a listen to him as he spoke with 3 Sports and concerning Benjamin Asare's howless in recent times, conceding 2 goals and now 3 goals so far this season. And many people calling for him to sit up and do well. Let's have a listen to him.
Football, mistakes are bound to happen. Whatever happens on the pitch, the fans become agitated, and sometimes we even want to go to the extent of, going for the head of the player. But they have coaches. I think he is working with a very experienced coach in Masudi Dramani. Whatever he has done for himself must not be taken for granted. Before the 2 goals against Bibiani Gold Stars, he had gone 5 games without conceding. Mm-hmm. And then yesterday he conceded against Basake Holy Stars, and even they won. He is the leader of the team. He's done so well by bringing Hearts of Oak this far. Before the start of the season, there were many who doubted the quality and the ability of Hearts of Oak this season. A lot of people may have predicted, not necessarily for Hearts of Oak to win the league. I think Benjamin will learn from his mistakes. I don't think it is time for Hearts of Oak fans to panic. These things happen. All the top goalkeepers in the world, all the top players in the world, they make mistakes. 1 mistake in 8 matches is nothing. The most important thing is how he is able to recover. And having worked with him for the last 6, 7, 8 months, I know he's mentally tough. He listens to advice, he's very open and assertive, and he will pick lessons from some of these errors. It is not a sign of worry or whatsoever. I believe he will bounce back. I believe he have the capacity, the competence, and the ability to get back to where we all know him to be. Let's not also forget that sometimes when players hit that limelight and they seem to have that attention and the focus is on them, they become the talking point. Mentally, a lot goes on. So 1 mistake may lead to a goal, and the fans obviously will come at you. Today the media will definitely come at you. But that's how you build a good material in sports. You learn from your mistake, you pick up from the pieces, and you move on. And I believe he will make something good out of this.
We had Henry there talking about Benjamin Asare's performances and all that. It's quite curious why the comms director of the FA is having to pass comments on all this. Yeah, he's entitled to his opinion. Maybe we need to hear from him as well. But it's quite a bit weird for me to hear from the comms director of the Ghana or spokesperson of the Ghana Football Association commenting on this. But hey, Henry has given his 2 cents on the matter. I think it is what it is. I said again, it is only people who want the best for you or who want you to be better who will be hard on you and criticize what looks like nitpicking or every move you make. We all want the best for Benjamin Asare. You do not want Benjamin Asare to be at that World Cup more than I do. You do not want it more. I can promise you, you do not want it more than I do. So those in the comments yesterday going back and forth with me and telling me this and that, you are forming an agenda, you're on a this thing, trying to push this and that. Please, you couldn't be any wrong than that. You couldn't be further from the truth. Asare is going to be our number 1 at the World Cup. The best we can do is to encourage him and correct him when he goes wrong. He's the number 1. Why am I not criticizing this guy? He's not my number 1. Simple as that. He's not my number 1. This weekend, the Super Clash will take center stage. The prices for the tickets are out at $350. There's also 50 Ghana cedis also in there, along with 150 cedis. Be at the Accra Sports Stadium to cheer Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak on whichever side you are on. It's going to be an epic, classic, crazy encounter in the Super Clash, the first of the season. The next one will be next year, 9th November, Accra Sports Stadium, the Super Clash. And that is how I end it for today. Henry Asantechum's 2 cents on the Benjamin Asare situation. Also talking to you about the testimonial game for BABYJET, Asamoah Gyan, and Kudus Muhammad. Doubt for tonight, but hopefully he does play despite suffering a knock versus Chelsea. And tonight's big games, PSG Bayern Munich, Real Madrid versus Liverpool. It's going to be interesting to watch. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.